The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Welcome to Championship Wrestling, presented by Pro Shingle. Happy Easter weekend. I'm Dustin Starr alongside my lovely Maria.
Thank you for joining us today.
Each and every week, we showcase the most exciting action from the stars of the United Wrestling Network.
So far on this program, we've met stars from all over the world and all walks of life. And this week, we get to take a look at some of the women competing in the UWN. Yeah. Jamie Iovine's hand-picked starlet, Heather Monroe, goes one-on-one with Australian sensation Simone.
Speaking of Jamie Iovine, we were going to hear from his tag team champions, Swade Thompson and Chris Bay, double platinum.
Double Platinum is just a week away from a huge tag team title defense. Yeah. You've got to imagine they aren't happy that their manager is still house-ridden, recovering from being dropped by Cutter, courtesy of Brandon Cutler.
Yes, it was the Diamond Cutler. That's right. The tag team titles are on the line next week. But in this week's main event, Uptown Andy Brown defends his Heritage Championship in an open challenge.
Let's head to the ringside now to kick things off with a tag team action featuring four-time champion and outer space heroes, the ROCKNES Monsters.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 500 pounds, the team of Pinks and Fidel Bravo.
We are going to kick things off with tag team competition. And as we mentioned, a tough challenge for the former champions, the ROCKNES Monsters, because this duo, Pinks and Fidel Bravo, hold a victory over the former four-time tag team title holders.
Yes, they do a lethal combination of sly elusiveness and brutal power, Fidel Bravo and Pinks.
And introducing their opponents from the Nebular Emission Spiral, the team of Yuma and BHK, the ROCKNES Monsters.
Former four-time champions clearly have their sights on becoming five-time United Tag Team title holders. Felt that they were done wrong, upset by double platinum, and of course, the newest member of the upper class, Heather Monroe, instrumental in that title change as well.
Instrumental is a very kind way of putting it. Yes, they were done wrong by the upper class. Nefarious means Heather Monroe interfering, cracking BHK upside the skull, which led to double platinum becoming the United World Tag Team Champions. But those titles are on the line next week in the main event. Triple threat, baby.
Yeah, you can talk about that one match and the trouble that they've had, but truth be told, since ROCKNES has come back from outer space, they have been kind of on a roller coaster. They've had some ups and downs as far as victories. Even winning the titles, they lost them right away. A lot of ups and downs in this challenge. Pink coming back. Whew. Whew, and my man Fidel. This is going to be a big, important match for them monsters.
Well, you bring up a good point, Dan. Todd,
I always do.
Rarely. Todd, we haven't seen Fidel Bravo and Pink's team up in a number of months. The question is, will their communication be on point?
I believe it will be, and I believe this is a huge opportunity for them to get a victory and really stall the booster rockets of the former four-time champions. But we'll see, and the reason they didn't team is Fidel Bravo had qualified for the PP3 Cup tournament, so he was focusing on singles competition, and we're going to see the big man earlier. You know, in other news, guys, there's been a butterfly migration, kind of an infestation here in the Southern California region, and I'm told it's entirely due to Gentleman Jervis defeating Royce Isaacs last week in the main event.
So many thousands of butterflies in the Ocean View Pavilion last week. Of course, Bateman distracting a little bit. Bottom line is he did not cash in the cup. Look at, BHK with a shot, but distracting enough for Pinks to get a shot in. Yeah. Speaking of which.
Yeah, speaking of distractions, a distraction on the outside by Bravo that opened the door for this big man that can cause a variety of damage. Pinks was super impressive in a fatal four-way qualifier for the PP3, was just decimating everybody, but didn't end up getting the victory to advance.
Yeah, when you got a team like Fidel and Pinks together, you got to have eyes in the back of your head, the side of your head, on the bottom of your feet. You got to be looking everywhere.
And thus far, they are really slicing the ring in half. Hooks the leg here on BHK, only a 1 count. But great strategy to open up this match. Another quick tag, the 300-pound battle tank, Pinks, making his way in.
That's right. And did you see the smile on the face of Fidel when they came in? Showing up with his old buddy, that flak jacket.
Fidel always confident.
I got to pose you a question as we see BHK get sent into outer space there by Pinks. Is this matchup more of a blessing or a curse for the ROCKNES Monsters? If they get a victory, they can, as I mentioned, light speed their way right into that title match next week. But what if they're injured in this matchup? What if they lose this matchup? What does that do to them psychologically heading into next week's huge triple threat main event?
Well, Dan, my opinion, I'll go to you. I want to get your opinion as well. They're already in the tag title match for next week, so I really think only bad things can happen in this match.
You say that, but like I said earlier, you know, they've been going up and down since they've been returned. They still got some kinks they need to iron out, and boy, is this a challenge. If they can win this match, what confidence they must have going up against that big, tough Reno scum, that smart, fast double platinum.
Well, Yuma has made it clear as Fidel Bravo just taking it to BHK. Oh, now Pinks choking him out with the second rope.
Oh, get your money's worth. Looks good.
He certainly is.
BHK cannot catch a breather in this one, literally just can't catch a breath, and now Fidel Bravo trying to pick up the pieces. Look at the body positioning here, guys. They've got BHK isolated in their corner. Not going to see any of that signature ROCKNES Monster double teaming in this point in the matchup.
And this is how you have to take apart someone like BHK. You could argue he's the most powerful pound for pound in championship wrestling from Hollywood. The guy literally can do it all, but not when you have a double team every 30 seconds like these two.
And it's almost like a triple team or quadruple team when you got Pinks in there. That big sidewalk slam by the big man. Oh man, the pain just etched on the face. And Yuma has to come in for the save, and that tells me something. Whew, tells me the ROCKNES Monsters are in big trouble.
That's a lot of weight to try to kick off you when he pins you.
Once again, another fast tag. Fidel Bravo back in. Talk about combination move. There's a double team for you.
They seem to be working together quite well, Johnny. You asked the question earlier, close call there. Fidel Bravo almost had the 1-2-3 on BHK. And you mentioned it earlier, that divide and conquer mentality. Because in recent action, when they won the tag team titles most recently, that big six-man tag team match as well, BHK was flying all over the ring.
Now, how long has Pinks been gone? Months and months and months?
Yes.
Yes. And look at how well-oiled that tag team is. It's lovely to watch this. Every time he's in the ring, every time I tell you, come on, Pinks, look out!
Went to the well one too many times there, went for that double team move a second time and caught a pair of knees. Uh-oh, look at this. Pinks has got him, he's got him throttled here. Look at, he's so powerful. Oh, man, nice counter there by BHK.
Beautiful back elbow there, but still can't get to Yuma. That's a large roadblock. It's Aguri, still on his feet.
Big man's rocking and reeling and might go down. Tag is made and Yuma is back in.
Wow, picking up speed. Nice combination there. Now charging in the corner.
Ho ho.
Yuma just on fire here. ROCKNES Monsters have turned this thing around, but BHK a non-factor. Can the ROCKNES Monsters keep it going into next week's main event? We'll find out right after this.
Join us Monday, May 13th at the Irvine Improv for Coastline Clash. MJF challenges NWA National Champion Willie Mack. Hollywood Heritage Champion Andy Brown puts his title on the line against Ranchero Rogelio. For the United TV title, Royce Isaacs faces Bateman. In a special grudge match, professional Peter Avalon goes one-on-one with David Arquette. Plus LA Park, Joey Ryan, The Girls, and so much more. Tickets are on sale now at HollywoodWrestling.com.
Every week, Championship Wrestling is presented by Pro Shingle. Got roof damage from a storm and need roof repair? Better yet, do you need a brand new roof? Call Pro Shingle first.
Pro Shingle, a professional roofing company, makes it easy. Pro Shingle will work directly with your insurance company to facilitate all of those complicated claims processes.
Pro Shingle even offers financing. Don't let costly repairs and maintenance damage your home. Financing plans are in place to help you right now.
Did we mention Pro Shingle also offers free estimates?
Free.
Simply go to proshingle.com or call 901-258-6503. Let Pro Shingle help today.
Sonic's new BBLTs are great.
Yeah, the BB stands for bacon bacon.
And the LT stands for look at those tomatoes.
Well,
Sonic's new $3.99 BBLT in tots. Hurry, bacon goes fast. And try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
We return to tag team action here on Championship Wrestling. From Hollywood, the ROCKNES Monsters, former 4-time champions, getting everything they can handle from Fidel Bravo and Pinks, guys.
Oh, he just got, wow, rocket launched into a right hand from Pinks.
Get the pin, this is it.
And a cutter by Fidel, hooks the leg. Yuma just kicking out at 2.
A little bit too long, maybe, trying to get that pin attempt. He hits it right away. That might be a 3 count.
You know, Todd, Fidel and Pinks, they look like they've been the ones training in outer space and Saurian too. Gravity is not affecting them at all.
Gravity's gonna affect Yuma here in a big way. Nearly 400 pounds comes crashing down with the splash. Wow.
How is he kicking out of that?
Meanwhile, BHK still flat on his back in the opposite corner.
And these are 5-time tag team champions, 4-time tag team champions. 4 times. Just getting it taken to him.
Yuma finds himself right in the Sarlacc pit in this one. He's in trouble. Just getting eaten up by Pinks.
You talk about having chemistry after time off. You could ask the same question for Reno Scum next week in that triple threat tag team match for the titles. Adam Thornstowe was injured for quite some time. They never lost the titles. They had to vacate them.
They did. Yeah, we mentioned never lost the titles in the ring, and they're hungry for those titles back. Double Platinum want to hold on to the gold, of course. A huge blockbuster main event next week, but the ROCKNES Monsters are the only of the 3 teams that are competing. Look out here, fishing for a victory. Big fisherman suplex, beautifully executed. Only gets the 2.
Speaking of title main events, the main event, Andy Brown once again continuing the open challenge for the Hollywood Heritage title. We have no idea who the opponent's going to be, but Andy Brown is such a fighting champion. He has put down every single challenger since he's won that championship.
Hey, you never know who's going to come through that curtain. We saw Gentleman Jervis compete for the title recently.
Gentleman, maybe I'll take my jacket off and go win the title today. Who knows what's going to happen?
Man, that'll be a quick match.
1, 2, 3, new champ, right?
Not what I was thinking.
All right,
Just
look at Fidel.
As long as you put the headset down, do whatever you want to do.
Whew. But you're right. You know, you mentioned the training. And these two are like a well-oiled machine. The quick tags, double teaming, isolating their opponent. They're looking like the former 4-time champs right now, talking about Fidel and Pinks. What a shot!
I mean,
Yikes.
Yuma's being decimated in the corner.
Good jaw just rattled. He's going to have a hard time swallowing.
Tell you who's enjoying this match, Double Platinum and the Reno Scum, because their challengers are getting absolutely taken to task.
At this rate, ROCKNES may not even make it to next week in the main event to go after those precious earth medals, the United World Tag Team titles.
And can we take note of this for a moment, that we had BHK on his back as Fidel and Pinks were beating him up, and now we got Yuma down as Fidel and Pinks are beating him up. Doesn't matter who's in there. This team can't be stopped.
Yeah, but you can never count out the ROCKNES Monsters. They will find a way to dig down deep, use the force, you got to believe, but it's not looking good right now.
Wow, look at the shot by Fidel. Strong left hand to BHK.
Telling you, man, Pinks and Fidel have had the number of the former champs.
There are some people that just work well together, and Pinks and Fidel are just one of those teams.
What are they thinking here?
Whatever it is, it's not good for Yuma, and he's been isolated so long he cannot even defend himself. A giant swing. Right into the drop kick. Wow. The eyes looking very strange there at Yuma. This might be it. BHK makes the save.
Save the match.
A missile drop kick just as Yuma was crashing in the opposite direction.
And Yuma needs to get out of this corner and get to BHK. He cannot take much more of this abuse and keep kicking out.
Completely agree with you, Dan.
Yep.
Yuma really trying to fight his way out of a black hole here. And a meeting of the minds. There, Yuma creates some distance. The big man out to the outside. That's a big step in the right direction for Yuma.
Well, he's gotten rid of Pinks, but he's still far away from BHK.
And Bravo, so dangerous. He can put you away in a hurry. Once Bravo got in mind, was looking for a double sledge, one step ahead of the counter.
Oh! Very resourceful is Yuma, but can he get to his feet? Can he get to BHK? He's desperate.
Yuma shot first. Got that big up kick.
Got him!
BHK tags in. He's fresh, gentlemen, and he can cause a lot of damage.
Wow.
Look at that throw.
Wow.
He just tosses guys.
And a German suplex. Ooh.
Not letting Pinks get back in. Smart move.
Once again, Pink spilling to the outside.
This was I was talking about, Johnny. He just attacks from all angles, just like Visa. He's everywhere you want to be. You just cannot stop BHK when he's on a roll.
There's no doubt about it. And again!
Wow. Northern Lights!
Wow,
Double hook of the leg.
Hook. Pinks just gets in there with that right hand. Now Yuma on the attack. Not sure what good this is going to do.
Like a mosquito on a cow. Get out of there.
Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Through the second rope.
Oh, man, and Pinks hit hard and heavy on that ramp. Big guy might be knocked out.
Inside the ring, though, the bell rung on BHK.
Round of applause there by Fidel.
It's in essence a one-on-one matchup right now as Yuma and Pinks on the outside. And what a wild tag team match. Oh, my goodness.
ROCKNES finally establishing control. Incoming!
Ooh, wow. Establishing control to mission control. Taken to the skies.
They need to get the legal man in the ring. I honestly don't remember who it is.
It's Fidel, and that's dangerous because he took the brunt of that shot from BHK.
Whoa. What's going on here?
Yoo-hoo, ROCKNES, did you really think you could come back to planet Earth without having to deal with us?
Hi, BHK. Looks like I can grow one of these gross things too. I really, really wish I didn't have to, though.
Yeah, and Yuma, we have to look like you guys all the time. You could have picked a better haircut and maybe shaved. Look, all that matters is we look exactly like you. We sound exactly like you, and nobody in the audience, nobody watching at home, and none of the boys and girls in the back are ever gonna trust the ROCKNES Monsters again.
Let's go do another flip, BHK.
Nice, got it.
I'm at a loss for words. What did we just see?
We saw Vermin Yuma and hold on now, and Kevin Martinson.
Whoa.
And we almost saw Fidel Bravo steal a victory over the four-time champs.
Ooh!
Oh! Pinks on the outside, BHK on the inside.
Yeah, Yuma just sent Pinks right into the post. Uh-oh. ROCKNES getting refocused here.
Man.
BHK spikes him with the power bomb. Look out, Saurian spike by Yuma.
Hooks the leg.
2.
ROCKNES wins.
Wow.
Here are your winners, the ROCKNES Monsters!
God, what's going on?
What are you asking me for? Some sort of transmission, a message from Vermin, Kevin Martinson, and Vermin Yuma.
Doppelgangers?
More questions than answer, but the real question is, who's going to be the tag team champions next week? Well, we're going to try and sort this out. We'll be back after this. Wow.
This portion of Championship Wrestling is presented by Platinum Jewelers.
You know how much I love Platinum Jewelers, and you also should know that diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Yeah.
Platinum Jewelers carries the most beautiful bracelets and necklaces like what I'm wearing right now, but they also carry new and pre-owned high-end watches.
Speaking of which, take a look at this Rolex I'm wearing right now. The guys hooked me up real good, and my guys out there looking to get engaged, look no further. Platinum Jewelers can work within your budget.
Visit them today at one of their 3 locations, 9387 Poplar Avenue in Germantown, 2200 North Germantown Parkway, Suite 6 in Cordova, and 545 Perkins Extended in Memphis.
Make her dreams come true at Platinum Jewelers.
How we doing out there? And welcome to V3 Fight from Fitz Casino Resort.
So happy you could be with us tonight on Flow Combat. We have a tremendous night for you.
So V3 Legion, are you ready?
Don't blink.
Oh! Right off the bat. He caught that leg. But now she's going in. It's over.
V3 Legion, who wants it more? Let me hear you make some noise. Here we go.
Oh, big kick. He's going down swinging. Oh, a big kick. And then he's tapped out. It's over. It is absolutely over.
The KO winner.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Jordan Clearwater from Antelope Valley, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ray Rosas.
Still don't know what to make of what we saw before the break, gentlemen. An appearance by Kevin Martinson and Yuma of Vermin trying to distract the ROCKNES Monsters. It didn't work.
Over 400 plus episodes, I thought we had seen it all, and I was absolutely incorrect on that. But we got to focus on the action. Ray Rosas with Jordan Clearwater at his side.
And introducing his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Ty Matthews from Santa Monica, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dicky Mayer.
If hyper-optimism means having ice water running through your veins, having no remorse for your opponents, and trying to annihilate people, I guess it's working for Dicky Mayer.
You know, Dan, this is not the same Dicky Mayer that you knew in Pack 3, or the Dicky Mayer after his multiple tours in Japan. He's got a blank stare. Those eyes have lost something.
Yeah, his hair's longer, and he is just like dead eyes, sharks, doll's eyes. But no, I agree with you, though, for real, though. He really, he's just got this, like, kind of, like, mentality just going forward and hitting and being aggressive. And now that he's got Tyler, my man Ty Matthews just really setting every... Oh, what's going on back there?
Oh, wait a minute. Ty's about to... Oh, shot from Mayer.
See, they've had... I like this from Jordan Clearwater. He's coming out. Dicky Mayer's had his number. Ty Matthews has had his number, and he wants to learn from Ray Rosas and see if he can put down Dicky Mayer. Doesn't look like it's working right now.
Full mount there by Dicky Mayer after getting the jump on Ray Rosas, a former television champion, former tag team champion Rosas. Rosas did the right thing. Recently, Rosas was the opponent of Jordan Clearwater in a great one-on-one contest. After the matchup, Ty Matthews tried to get the jump on Clearwater for some reason. Again, I don't know what they have against this kid, and Rosas stood up to the bully and was able to run off Matthews.
Well, I don't think
you go ahead, Johnny. Please, by all means.
I don't think Ty Matthews likes being told no. And if you recall, he offered his services to Jordan Clearwater, and Jordan turned him down.
I don't think he did. I think it was smoke and mirrors to try and take out Clearwater. I think Dicky Mayer was the heir apparent to hyper-optimism all along, but that's just my opinion. Ray Rosas now jumping back into this thing and coming out of the blocks offensively. Wow.
When he gets started, Ray Rosas, he's done this a long time. Once he gets rolling, especially on somebody like Dicky Mayer, it's going to be tough for Dicky Mayer to get back. He's going to have to rely on Ty Matthews to coach him out of this.
You know, and I think back to when Ty Matthews was abducted by Robert. Hey, oh,
never mind.
Wait. Drop kick there. You know, when Robert Baines hooks the leg here, when he abducted Ty Matthews, it's possible he did something to him to make Ty an even darker human being than he already was.
Ooh, sleeper agent. Who knows?
Very possible, and I'll tell you what, and now you get a good look at the kisser of Ty Matthews. Certainly the time in Japan did a lot for the offense of Dicky Mayer. Such a physical competitor, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and he's a great match on paper against even one of the most decorated athletes in the history of this show in Ray Rosas.
Yeah, Dicky Mayer, he's very technically sound, and he is just a thick-bodied individual. His arms, his chest, his belly, his legs, every part of him is just heavy. When he hits you, it's hard, it hurts.
He's also more vicious than we've ever seen him. He's almost acting like some kind of Manchurian candidate here. Definitely under the control of Ty Matthews and in control of this match.
Dicky Mayer coming off of a victory over Japanese veteran Takeshi. Look out, looking for the adios amigos. Rosas can catch you in a hurry.
Ooh, step up enziguri there.
Oh, man.
Want to go strong style? Rosas can do that too. Absolutely runs over Mayer there. Ray Rosas has got things going his way. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep, floats over. See what Rosas has in store next.
Wow, Mayer getting up. Oh, Mayer going down.
Oh, wow. Great super kick there. Rolls him over, hooks the leg. Dicky Mayer just kicking out. Ever so close there. Would have been a huge victory. You know Ray Rosas wants to get back in the United TV title contendership.
Yeah, good presence of mind by Rosas. He swept that arm in on the pin attempt. Make sure Dicky Mayer didn't have the easy out grabbing that bottom rope.
Right now, Rosas has the high ground, looking for that adios amigos again, going back to the well, and again countered beautifully by Dicky Mayer with the counter elbow. Speaking of counter elbows, how about that?
Man, these guys are laying into each other.
Oh my
today.
God! Huh. Just whipped him with the elbow pad.
Oh, and then went for the follow-up knee drop. He's put a lot of guys away. Little sleeper drop there, and I think he's out. He's rocked here, guys. Mayer's out, but Rosas not immediately capitalizing.
That's because I believe Rosas could be thinking elbow drop from the top.
You think that's what he's thinking, Johnny?
Fairly certain.
Climbing up.
Oh, there's Ty.
Oh, here we go, Jordan Clearwater. Oh, paying dividends.
Even in the score there.
Gave Mayer some time.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful German with the bridge. Is he going to get him? Yes. Wow, out of nowhere.
Incredible.
Here are your winner, Dicky Mayer.
Victory there by Dicky Mayer. A lot of distractions as we take a look back at the replay brought to you by Coastline Clash. It was Rosas going up top. If he had hit the elbow, this thing would have been over. Ty Matthews gets involved, and then take us through the end of the match, Johnny.
Just such an incredibly explosive German suplex into the bridge gets the win for Dicky Mayer.
What a snap.
And we will be right back after the commercial break. Don't forget, main event, Hollywood Heritage title on the line. Don't go anywhere.
Join us Monday, May 13th at the Irvine Improv for Coastline Clash. MJF challenges NWA National Champion Willie Mack. Hollywood Heritage Champion Andy Brown puts his title on the line against Ranchero Rogelio. For the United TV title, Royce Isaacs faces Bateman. In a special grudge match, professional Peter Avalon goes one-on-one with David Arquette. Plus LA Park, Joey Ryan, The Girls, and so much more. Tickets are on sale now at HollywoodWrestling.com.
Do you have a smart mouth? Most of our wrestlers do.
That's why all of us prefer Crosstown Dental Group. Crosstown Dental Group is the home of the smart mouths, and they're ready to clean up your smart mouth.
Crosstown Dental Group is so smart, they even created the Smart Mouths Club. For those who don't carry dental insurance, you simply pay a monthly fee and get great year-round dental care at discounted prices.
You need to drop by and see the staff and the space. They're all one of a kind. Check them out, crosstowndentalgroup.com.
Showered by bills? It's raining cash at 745 Cash. Title loans, payday loans.
I got $400. I got $2,500. And they even gave me $2 bills.
I'm not a customer, but I referred my brother and got $100 referral cash. Why go anywhere else?
We'll buy your loan from any competitor. Just go to 745cash.com and get started now.
Go for the gold with a golden title loan. 745 Cash.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Joining me at this time are your United World Tag Team Champions, Chris Bay and Swade Thompson, double platinum. Gentlemen, Jamie Iovine is still out recovering from that injury.
Whoa. You're talking about Jamie Iovine having an injury? That's still up for debate because last week I saw him posting all over Instagram that he's with Antonio Brown.
Big star. Big.
Apparently a bigger star than double platinum because my man was supposed to have my jewelry cleaned and delivered and all I have is one ring.
Only one ring?
It's too much. What he's doing is too much.
Too much. You want to talk about too much? Next week, we have to defend our tag team championships against what? Two teams? Two teams. It's too much. Matter of fact, where in our contract does it say we have to defend? Want to look at that for me?
Let me see, Chris. Nowhere in our contract does it say we have to defend against two teams.
Nowhere.
This is absolutely a travesty. And Nico Marquez, this is probably the biggest mistake you've ever made since deciding to be born.
Ladies and gentlemen, the United Tag Team titles are on the line next week. We've got more action for you right now.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 180 pounds, Adriel Noctis.
Back for more action here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. We get our first look in televised action for Adriel Noctis. Saw him in live action recently, a tough kid, but certainly the size, the scale is not going to be in his favor in this one.
The new talent initiative always in effect, but how about the words from Double Platinum? Not happy about next week.
It's too much.
And introducing his opponent, this is Watts.
We hear the music of Big Nasty, the self-proclaimed squash god, Watts. Hearing the music is apropos because recently he kind of called his shots like a big league batter, pointing to the fences, asked for the music to be played before the match was even over against Frankie Frank.
No doubt about that. Hyper optimism may have led Watts to the promised land, but now he's relying completely on himself to go to the top of the mountain, and he's going to do it by any means necessary.
Certainly confidence not lacking in the big man.
Look at the eyes of Noctis trying to size up Watts, and it's going to take a while to do that.
I mean, he doesn't look intimidated, which is good on Noctis.
Well, Noctis, a very intense competitor.
Whoa!
And there you see it, trying to get the jump on the big man. Drop kick in the opening seconds. You got to give the kid credit for taking the fight right to Watts.
I mean, he doesn't have the experience advantage, and he doesn't have the size advantage, so he's gotta focus on that speed.
Well, he took a page out of the book of Adrian Quest, if you recall, in the finals of the PP3 Cup. He attacked on Bateman right away, and it really paid off.
Well, it did to a point.
To a point, sure.
Look at it. We got a new squash god. Oh, maybe not.
Using his agility, though, right now is Adriel Noctis. Crossbody.
A little hesitation might have cost him.
That's right.
You need a little more than that 180 pounds right now. Fall-away slam by Watts.
Of course, we saw Watts ask for his music to be played before the match was even over a few weeks ago, Todd. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it was certainly another fall-away slam, pillar to post, all the way across the ring. Dark days for Adriel Noctis.
This is tough. I mean, I'd like to see him in the debut. Not afraid. Went right after Watts, but that game plan is not paying off.
But everyone in the Ocean View Pavilion fully behind Watts, the squash god.
I'm sorry, the what?
Squash god.
Oh, right.
How was that spelled?
I'm still working on the spelling.
G-A-W-D?
I just know how to pronounce it. Watts told me how to pronounce it correctly.
This is not where you want to be with the squash god is right there in the corner, and now a long way to fall from the big frame of Big Nasty.
Hey, Todd, I'm not sure Noctis wants to be anywhere in the ring with the squash god, too. Woo, kicking out.
I think Watts will find you outside the ring as well.
He's so
Nowhere
big.
safe.
It's hard to get away from that guy. Catch it from anywhere.
It's good to see Watts remotivated, a new state of mind. We can't forget a few months ago that brutal match he had against Robert Baines. Really affected him psychologically, but it seems like we have a whole new Watts here. Bicycle kick.
Noctis, though, elusive. Ooh. Look at this, goes upstairs. Flying knee, beautifully done. And he's got the big man rocking. He's really got to try and get him horizontal, and he does.
Wow.
Backbreaker, my goodness.
Bringing him down to the mat.
That's half the equation against Watts. Now going for the cover is just getting him off his feet.
Watts kicking out at 2. Dan, you have to be impressed with Noctis.
I'm very impressed. I can't believe he's been able to do all this against this big, nasty Watts.
But look at how he's struggling to get the leverage here. Bicycle kick, and it lands.
Man, there comes a time where Watts just wants to do what he wants to do, and that time is now.
What's he pointing at?
He's heading for the music.
Calling his shots again.
It's over.
Strike up the band. Again, this match not officially over.
Not officially.
I mean, you call it, Todd. Babe Ruth would be mighty proud of this. Look out.
It's not Bambino, it's Big Nasty, the squash god with that big choke bomb. Gets it done.
Here is your winner, Watts.
Hearing his name announces the victor has got to once again be music to this big man's ears. He is as dominant as ever. More action coming your way on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Wrestling fans, John Roberts here. We're mere moments away from today's main event, but I'm joined at this time by United Television champion Royce Isaacs. Now, Royce, last week during your match, we saw the arrival of PP3 Cup bearer Bateman at ringside, and I'm wondering if his presence affected you at all.
Did it affect me? Did I look shook? Did I look scared? Let's get something sorted out right now about who's scared of who. Bateman's scared to be in there with the Ultimate, so he tried to take a little shortcut. Well, it didn't work because that was a non-title match. As far as that goes, you want a shot at the best-looking championship in professional wrestling? You're going to have to go through the best-looking man in professional wrestling. And if you thought that Jamie and myself would just take that kind of disrespect, you must not know how we do business. So right now as we speak, Jamie Iovine and Nico Marquez are on a new talent initiative for Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Bateman, next week, you get to face a brand new opponent. Why don't you find Bateman? Ask him who's scared now.
Sonic's new BBLTs are great.
Yeah, the BB stands for bacon bacon.
And the LT stands for look at those tomatoes.
Well,
Sonic's new $3.99 BBLT in tots. Hurry, bacon goes fast. And try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
I woke up this morning and got myself a gun. Mama always said I'd be the chosen one. One in a million, I believe I'm gonna burn to shine. I was born under a bad sign with a blue moon in my eye. And I woke up this morning and all that love had gone. Papa never told me about right and wrong. But I'm looking good, baby, I believe it, I'm feeling fine. I was born under a bad sign with a blue moon in my eyes, so help me now. I got a blue moon in my eyes.
And remember, trim in the waist and cute in the face. And I don't care about your credit, I care about you.
We are the Dreamers.
We come in a variety of colors
and styles.
A variety of sizes.
We come in different patterns.
And different materials.
We are the Dreamers.
Achieving your dream can take work.
I just wanted to do a career.
But don't give up.
Changing my life.
Don't ever give up.
Ignore the haters.
They didn't believe that I can do it, and I just proved them that I can.
Independence University.
IU is an online college.
Education online for a better life offline.
So your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
At IU, you receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
You're going to keep that laptop and tablet when you graduate.
And IU's career services work really hard to help you get a job.
You've got to have dreams. Independence University.
Education online for a better life offline.
Call 1-800-893-1653. That's 1-800-893-1653.
Main event time on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and there you see the epitome of fighting champion, the reigning, defending Hollywood Heritage champ, Uptown Andy Brown, getting ready to put the title on the line in yet another open challenge.
That's right. He's been a machine since winning the title from Royce Isaacs, taking on every single challenge put in front of him, scratching, fighting, clawing his way to victory. And he's about to do it right now, but we have no idea who the opponent's going to be.
He's been okay.
How about that? D-Man stepping up to the plate, making good on this open challenge.
If there's anyone that's confident enough to challenge for a title at any time, it's the cocky Canuck himself, D-Man. Without a doubt, the biggest opportunity of his career so far, and that's the beauty of the open challenge, Dan. Anyone can walk through the door and anyone can pull off an upset.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look at who Andy Brown has faced already, the style of Joey Ryan, the fighting of Richie Slade, and now the technical prowess of D-Man. A lot of differences in the opponents that Andy Brown's had.
And don't forget the unpredictability of Gentleman Jervis.
That too.
Here to set the stage, Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Hollywood Heritage Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Palm Beach, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 189 pounds, D-Man Dan Parker. And introducing the champion from Avocado Heights, California.
Whoa. Slow down there, my friend, slow down. Now, Andy Brown.
I'd have to agree with him.
Whoa, you don't even know what I have to say to this guy yet. You see, Andy Brown, I'm actually here to compliment you. You see, you are good. Hell, you're very good. No, it's true, he's good. He's a good wrestler. He dresses good. He talks. Well, he could use a little help in the public speaking department, but what are you gonna do, right?
That's irony.
Hey, it's not your fault, Andy Brown. You see, you're just like all these people. You are a product of the system. That is the American education system. And everyone around the world knows that Americans are some of the stupidest people on the planet. Andy Brown, it's not your fault. You were born this way. See me? I ain't American, I'm Canadian. And that means I was born great. Andy Brown, all you're gonna do is be a good champion, very good at best. These people don't need good, they deserve good. Believe me, they deserve all the crap that they get. But what they need is a champion that's great. What they need is a champion they can look up to respect, that little boys and girls can look up and be like, I want to be just like that, not some fat, out-of-shape slob like yourself. And that's why tonight, Andy Brown, I will be the new Hollywood Heritage Champion. Don't believe me? Just watch.
I think D-Man got that haircut a little too high and tight.
Well, blatant disrespect by D-Man, and he pays for it. Actions speak louder than words there for the Hollywood Heritage champion who is getting the jump now on D-Man after these inflammatory statements. You think they have filibusters in the Canadian Parliament? Because he's perfect for it.
Well, I can tell you this, after dealing with Andy Brown, it's going to be a good thing he has free health care.
Whew. Taking
Excellent
a few
point.
shots, but trying to get in the head of Andy Brown didn't take long.
Andy Brown now the champion again.
Ooh, man.
Putting the title on the line in yet another open challenge. You mentioned it, the likes of Joey Ryan, Richie Slade, Gentleman Jervis. At some point, though, oh my gosh, what a shot.
Not to mention the instant classic with Royce Isaacs when he won the Hollywood Heritage title after fighting for a full year to getting his opportunity.
To losing for a full year.
Okay, it was not. He
There
won
you
the
go.
red carpet rumble. Don't forget that, Dan.
Cool. 2 matches. We got it. All right, Andy Brown.
Andy Brown now continues to be in the driver's seat in this main event matchup. And talk is cheap for that man. D-Man Dan Parker is not able to back it up, is he?
Well, I
At least
think
not yet.
Dan used all his energy by talking. Meanwhile, Andy Brown charging in.
Oh, little misdirection there by the champion.
Oh.
The cartwheel off the apron. Nice side kick right up to the kisser.
Whew. You know, I think D-Man's psychological warfare attempt has fallen completely flat with Andy Brown.
Well, I mean, is anything that he said, was that wrong? Anything that he says, the American school system's really good? Andy Brown's not sloppy? 1,
Into the cover.
2. Anything he said was wrong? Anything?
Yeah, everything he said was wrong.
Nah, we'll see about that.
I think Andy Brown, the champion, is proving him wrong right now. We saw the agility by Andy Brown on the outside, the cartwheel into the big super kick, and it's been all Andy Brown since the bell rung.
Since before the bell rung.
Yeah, after the diatribe.
Look at that, the speed of D-Man.
Oh, now going right to work on that left shoulder, which just crashed into the post. And you know, Todd, D-Man could be catching Andy Brown at the right time. He's been defending that title everywhere way too often. He might not be 100%. Andy Brown could be ripe for the picking.
It's exactly my point earlier, and at some point those residual matches and countless title defenses are going to work against the champion, you gotta believe, who has said there's been some great champions here on this program, but he wants to be a true fighting champion.
Oh no. He's gonna crash that wrist. Oh, the shoulder goes right into the post.
The champion goes crashing down. Are we seeing the end of the reign of the fighting champion, Andy Brown? We'll find out right after this.
Crosstown Dental Group is not your average dentist office. In fact, you could say it's the opposite of every other dentist.
No boring magazines, no lame music. In fact, there isn't even a waiting room. Well, there is, but they only have one to prove that no one ever waits.
Everything at Crosstown Dental Group is easy and fast. That's why they call it the Undentist.
Check them out today online at crosstowndentalgroup.com or follow them on Instagram.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is James Miles, and this is Committed to Wrestling.
Committed to Wrestling comes to you live April 20th at The Social, 3188 North Watkins Road, Memphis, Tennessee. And the championship is on the line. David Ali takes on the Prodigy, Anthony Taylor. Get all the info at facebook.com/committed to wrestling.
Catch 38 Special live at Crossroads Arena in Corinth, Mississippi next Friday night, April 26 at 7:30 p.m.
Don't miss classic rock hits like Caught Up in You, Hold On Loosely, Fantasy Girl, and Rockin' Into the Night.
Get your tickets now at crossroadsarena.com or call Ticketmaster at 800-745-3000.
It's 38 Special live with special guest Corinth's own rock party band, Prowler.
That's next Friday, April 26th at Crossroads Arena. Get more info plus purchase your tickets at crossroadsarena.com.
Back with more of our main event. The Hollywood Heritage title on the line, and throughout the break, the challenger. What in the heck? Howdy, Price?
Woo! What else is going to happen here?
I thought the water in my cup was starting to rumble.
Yeah, pouring himself onto the ramp. What is he doing here?
I don't know. He's checking out the competition. Does he see? Man, I have no idea.
He's got that classic Howdy Price smile on his face. We haven't really seen much of the Rancheros in quite some time.
Yeah, it looks like he slimmed up a lot since last time.
Meanwhile, Spinebuster from D-Man
I think last time we saw him in action as they were taking on the reunited Friendship Express. That didn't last long. Look at this.
Oh, boy.
Little Canadian cloverleaf here by D-Man.
Man, that looks painful.
Looking to make history, looking to take the Hollywood Heritage title back to Palm Beach, Ontario.
And he's singing "Oh Canada" while trying to make Andy Brown submit.
It's a better song. In all our sons. Oh, got the ropes.
You're American.
Well, it's a better song. I went to a lot of hockey games growing up.
You know what? This is not his home and native land, but certainly is for the champion, Andy Brown, proud citizen of Avocado Heights, California, who is in big trouble.
Well, D-Man is certainly showing sides of himself to Andy Brown that we haven't seen. This is vicious.
Can anybody explain to me what Howdy Price is doing out here?
We can only assume maybe scouting. I don't know. I mean,
I would think he's maybe trying to figure out what title he wants to go for. Is he going to have his Rancheros going for the tag titles? Is he going to have to fight Andy Brown or D-Man for that Heritage Championship?
It's rare to see Howdy Price solo. I mean, maybe he's looking for a third Ranchero, perhaps. But he's getting awful close to that apron.
Armbar here now by D-Man, Dan Parker. And again, you think back to the damage done on the ring post on the outside before the break, guys, and that's been paying dividends ever since. And Uptown Andy Brown, the champion, really being taken to the test here.
I mean, you could take away one of Andy Brown's arms. He's got a lot of explosive strikes. Look at, he's having a hard time really laying in these punches. Took away a lot of the offense.
Well, that left shoulder is just hanging by a thread right now as D-Man continuing the submission. And Todd, this is actually great strategy. Brown is much more powerful, so D-Man just trying to keep him grounded.
Well, that was going to be it from right from the beginning. D-Man ties people up. He picks a joint, a shoulder, an elbow, a knee, and he goes to work on it.
And he's gone upstairs, downstairs. You see the attack, continued attack on the shoulder, but earlier that Canadian cloverleaf. So really taking a lot of the weapons away and now looking to make history. Only a count of two, but continues to deplete that gas tank of the champion.
Of course, the scouting report on D-Man has always been the guy has all the talent potential in the world, but he's often his own worst enemy, much like how the match started when he got on the microphone. But right now, he's really righted the ship.
Or maybe like when he one time slapped former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Tim Storm right in the face.
Yeah, that was probably the dumbest thing he's ever done.
Oof. Desperation jawbreaker there by the champion, who will always fight, will find a way to get back into a matchup. We've seen him in seemingly countless classic battles.
Oh, yeah. Tried to whip him with that injured arm.
Uh-oh! Now he goes left shoulder first into the post. Can Brown recover? He's trying to shake out the cobwebs of that left shoulder.
Oof. This is a huge opportunity for Uptown Andy Brown. It is a lot of time here to recover, to get this match turned back around. And D-Man hit hard and heavy. Now he knows what pain, blues, and agony to the shoulder are all about as Uptown Andy Brown starts to rally offensively.
Two one-armed men throwing at it.
You're not kidding, partner.
Man.
Meanwhile, Howdy Price still at ringside, just studying this match, and a spine buster from Andy Brown.
Whew.
Ooh. Those legs ain't hurting.
IQ changing shot there by Andy Brown. Hook of the leg, only a count of two. Back and forth action here in our main event with the Hollywood Heritage title up for grabs.
Legendary Canadian toughness kicking out after that super kick.
And again, you want to talk scouting reports. Why don't you see what this guy's scouting report states, Johnny?
I cannot hear what Howdy Price is saying, but he's always got that sinister smile on his face. He's always got a plan.
E-Man getting to the ropes.
Putting on the brakes is the challenger, follows in. Look at this, short German suplex by the champ, one of his signatures. Looking to follow it, oh my gosh, close in the gap. Wow.
Too close.
That was a missile forearm, but D-Man getting his foot on the ropes just in time.
Way too close. Maybe with two full arms, Andy Brown could have dragged him, but I don't think he even thought about trying it.
Senior official Nick Bonanno, perfect position there to catch the foot on the rope, or this thing could have been over. Just an incredible dynamic shot. Shades of Anthony Pettis there out of nowhere.
Also great ring awareness by D-Man, showing off that training he received in Calgary.
Well, it's from all that better school systems in Canada.
You have your kids in America. What are you talking about?
Well, that's all right. We'll figure it out. I'm from Buffalo. We're basically Canadian.
I think D-Man's going to have to stick to soft food. It's going to be a lot of poutine for him if this continues. He keeps eating these shots.
Oh, man, right back on that arm.
Tell you what, man, that was a physical arm drag. Really put all that weight down on it. Now looking for the arm bar again, using the elbow there to neutralize. Yes.
Whew! He went from torquing that left shoulder right into the crossface. Andy Brown is right in the center of the ring, nowhere near the ropes. Howdy Price seems to be getting a kick out of it, too.
I'm loving it.
Out of the frying pan into the fire for the champion, but able to fight his way out of it.
Ooh, that left arm useless.
When will this grueling schedule as champion catch up with Andy Brown? It could be right now.
Now look at the fluidity of motion by the challenger into the backslide. Close call, and again, he's got only one arm to really work with. Rolls through, COD, no! Countered right to the armbar. That was beautiful counter. Great transition by the challenger. As much as I hate to admit it.
D-Man certainly had that scouted.
Come on,
Once again, Andy Brown in terrible position.
Crossface dead center. He's got to break those hands, otherwise he's going to tap.
Todd, this has really been a fantastic strategy from D-Man.
It's been a great game plan. It really has. He's really neutralized Andy Brown for much of the match, but he couldn't get out of the way of that. Rolls through now. COD delivered perfectly right in the center of the ring.
Got him.
Here is your winner and still Hollywood Heritage Champion, Uptown Andy Brown.
Even Howdy Price had to be impressed with that. Another opponent comes through the curtain. Another one will go back the same way without the title, but that man will take home the Heritage title again. Uptown Andy Brown knocks off another tough challenger.
And that's all we have this week, but next week, triple threat tag match for the United World Tag Team titles in the main event. Make sure you join us. For Todd Kenneally and Dan Joseph, I'm Johnny LaQuasto. We'll see you next week.
What a huge victory for Uptown Andy Brown to close out this episode of Championship Wrestling. Our TV champion Royce Isaacs ducks and dodges defenses while our Heritage champion Andy Brown takes on all newcomers.
Howdy Price was watching the main event very closely, and neither one of his rancheros were by his side, so who's he scouting and why?
Speaking of championships, we mentioned it earlier, but next week will feature a huge main event as Double Platinum defends the United World Tag Team titles against Reno Scum and the ROCKNES Monsters in a triple threat.
Jamie Iovine is up to something fishy with a new talent initiative, conveniently choosing Bateman as their guinea pig for these new upcoming stars. All that next week, but tonight,
it's Committed to Wrestling.
That's exactly right. Check out Committed to Wrestling tonight at the Social, 3188 North Watkins, 5 p.m. bell time.
And I don't see a cake this week, but...
Very, very funny. Well, don't want any more part to do with those cakes. We're just going to have a celebration without the cake.
Hey, y'all!
Did you hear that?
That voice sounds awfully familiar.
Hey, right here!
Oh, ladies and gentlemen!
MUCK STICKY!
What's going on, man? I heard you're having some trouble with your cakes, so I wanted to bring you some special brownies.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Take a whiff. They smell good.
Smell pretty good. Did you bake those yourself, Muck?
I sure did. Would you like to try one here? Get you one.
Absolutely, I will.
Get one.
I will. MUCK STICKY is our friend, and we can't wait to see him perform at the Memphis in May Beale Street Music Festival.
Woo,
we get more information at mucksticky.com. Thanks. I'll definitely
pleasure,
try
man.
one of those.
Enjoy
Absolutely.
the brownies.
Oh, thank you,
Enjoy
Muck.
them, my dear.
Thank
Take care.
you. Oh. Until next week, we will be back with more wrestling action right here on Championship Wrestling, presented by Pro Shingle.
So long, everybody.
Oh.